Lampert is a 30-year veteran in pain management. In that time, he's targeted chronic pain through a multidisciplinary team approach at the Mercy Center for Pain Management, where he works as the section chairman. For 23 years, he was Mercy's medical director for pain management. Outside of the healthcare system, he has served as a principal investigator for cutting-edge clinical research projects, including an implantable stimulator for migraines and high-frequency spinal cord stimulations for back pain. I have witnessed Dr. Lampert take an average pain program and transform it to the most efficient and most comprehensive pain management program in the state of Missouri, says Wes Lakeney, Senior Territory Manager for Boston Scientific. As a result of his work, Dr. Lampert is considered a key leader among his peers and has helped hundreds of providers and patients in the process. This last year, Dr. Benjamin served as president of the Missouri Board of Registration for the Healing Arts, a group Governor Jay Nixon appointed him to 6 years ago. His work has been published around 24 times, from a presentation on computer-controlled anesthetic delivery systems in the 77th annual meeting of the Southern Medical Association in Maryland, and to a piece on neuroaugmentation in the Bulletin of the Greene County Medical Society. And I understand there is a screenplay in the works for neuroaugmentation, the movie version. Dr. Lampert would like to say a few words and congratulations.
Thanks for that great introduction, Brian. I really appreciate that. And, you know, I really feel honored to be selected as a healthcare champion by the Springfield Business Journal, especially since I've experienced such excellent healthcare within our community since we came here. Lori and I came here about 31 years ago. We moved our family here. She worked as a school nurse locally at Parkview High School and later on at Drury before she went to seminary 15 years ago. Now she preaches every week at the downtown church about a block from here. I finally get a chance, though, to give a sermon. Thanks I've really been impressed by the excellence in healthcare in our town, in this community. I came here 31 years ago at Springfield Community Hospital, and at that time, the medical practice was open across town. I got to work with all the physicians that came through, physicians that worked at Cox and St. John's. We all worked kind of in a big kind of family community setting back then, so I really got to know a lot of the physicians in town and got to see this great practice that we have here. In fact, my son Zach, who's the guy here at this table with that beard, was born over at Cox, you know. And so I joined Mercy in 1988, and I was really happy to be able to do that. I was influenced at a young age by my parents, and I think there's a picture up here in our thing with my parents. My mother is here with us today, and she really influenced me. She was the one that wanted me to go into medicine. She wanted to be able to say my son a doctor. So she went over to medical school and she got a dissecting kit and some other materials, and she taught me how to dissect a frog. So we could identify the organs, the vital organs of the frog at that time. And so I told the nurses still in the operating room that I've learned more of what I know about medicine from her than just about any other source. But I really wanted to be an engineer like my father. He worked in Houston. He moved our family to Houston when I was about 8 years old, and he worked on the space program. He worked on Gemini, Mercury, and the Apollo mission that eventually landed the man on the moon. In his spare time, he liked to work in doing some volunteer projects, and he worked in the development and financing of housing projects for the economically poor. At one time, he told me that he went to a meeting where a speaker was explaining the complexity in the development of these projects. The speaker tried to downplay this complexity by saying that, quote, it's not rocket science, unquote. So my dad stood up and said, well, I am a rocket scientist and I don't understand what you're talking about. One of our favorite charities is Free the Kids Foundation, and I've got some pictures up here of that. They have it's an organization in Haiti that has a school that about 1,000 children go to, living quarters for the orphans that live there, and there's a medical clinic there that services the community. And so I've been down there a few times and I've worked in that clinic down there with one of the local doctors. You can see him here, exchanging ideas, with a physician like that, and seeing what healthcare is like in the third world was really a great blessing for me. Over the past 6 years, I've had the pleasure to serve on the Board of Healing Arts for the state of Missouri. And the mission of that organization is to protect the citizens of the state through the licensing of physicians and other healthcare professionals who license physical therapists, physician assistants, anesthesia assistants, and some other, as well as physicians and some other professionals. The goal is to assess the competence, the practice, and the moral character of the practitioners within our state. So it's the duty of the board to investigate all complaints against the licensees and try to be sure that the citizens of our state have excellent health care. And so I consider that a really important mission that I've been involved in the last several years. I've really been fortunate to be involved with the excellent medical institution at Mercy. I joined this great place about 28 years ago, and before that I've been on the staff of 20 different hospitals across the country and 2 different universities. But what I was really looking for was a place where my family could get health care, and I found it there. I think we just have a great institution there, and I've been very happy with my partnership with Mercy. The medical staff, the nursing staff, the administrative staff, and the ancillary co-workers that I have here have just been tremendous to work with. And the Mercy values and the Mercy mission really resonates with me. Among the really key values that we have there include justice, dignity, and care for the economically poor. But my real passion in medicine has been to treat people with chronic pain. My personal mission is to provide long-lasting pain relief for people that suffer with chronic pain problems. And the support that I've had from our medical staff and our nursing staff and our institution has really been the key to my success in providing that service. There are several physicians who contributed to this effort, but they're no longer with us. There's a picture up here of Dr. John Easter. He became board certified in pain management. He's in the upper left-hand corner. He died about 5 years ago, but in the 90s we had pain management is a fairly new specialty, and we just had board certification starting in the 1990s. Well, he became board certified in pain management and was instrumental in helping get our program going. Wade Shipman, who's here in the upper right-hand corner, just recently passed away in a tragic bike accident this last July. These 2 doctors became board certified, both of them, and in 1999 they both decided to step aside in their practice to allow me and Kurt Evanson, who's in the lower left-hand corner, to pursue our practice 100% in pain management, and thereby, while we were able to focus our attention 100% in pain management to elevate the standards of our program. And so I really appreciate the work that these other doctors have done to help get us going. We also had Scott Clark. There's a picture of him up there. He joined our group and about 3 years ago died in a tragic plane crash. He was very instrumental in getting some of our satellite clinics going in Joplin and Branson and Rolla and Lebanon. And we still have clinics in those areas that he started. His compassion and efficiency really influenced in a great way, in a positive way, our current program. A lot of my colleagues, other physicians and other people that I see in the community, wondered how I could pursue a practice treating people with chronic pain. Many of our patients have failed treatment from several other physicians, other specialists, other treatment modalities, and come to see me helpless and hopeless, withdrawn. that really is the best for me is when they come back and say, "Doctor, the thing that you did for me changed my life," is the greatest reward that you could ever have. We were able to develop a multidisciplinary pain program in our practice. In the upper right-hand corner is our current group. This program has been recognized for its excellence and compassionate care for patients both regionally and nationally. We publish research, as you've heard before, and we've been involved in teaching programs across this community and across the region to try to improve pain management options for patients throughout our area, throughout our nation, really. The best-looking guy up here, Dr. Ron Ellis with the beard in the upper right-hand corner, is retiring, and his retirement program, his retirement party is tonight. It's right around the corner at the Meridian. We had already planned this party before this award came up, and so we couldn't really change it. It's the last day of today, and so we're going to be partying down here right afterwards. You guys come up and join us. It's just down the block and to the right at the Meridian. And tell Ron, thanks for the service. Thanks for helping us out. He's been a mentor and a friend and a partner for a long time. Well, I'm really thankful that God really blessed me with so many opportunities to help other people, and I really appreciate that recognition tonight.